I got a best bet now. It's the first half, Ducks plus 10, Oregon plus the 10. You know what? The coach for Oregon, he was the defensive coordinator. He might be able to outsmart them the first half before they make adjustments. So give me the Ducks in the first half plus the 10. And out down in North Carolina, Appalachian State at home, North Carolina's coming in. North Carolina is on the down. This is a big game. App State never sold out before. They sold out. They're partying. They're ready right now. Give me App State +1. I took +2. And we're going all the way up to Oregon State. Give me Boise State on the road. I took the 3.5. Still grab my 2.5. Grab them on the money line. Boise State, best bet.
You're hearing it first here. Boise State, best bet.
The Broncos.
Sis, how about it? I know you got a lock or a best bet.
Well, we both know there's no such thing as a lock, but I'm going to say North Carolina State and Arkansas. They're my two out of all these games this week are the best bets.
Paul, you got a best bet for us?
I have Carson's Michigan State Spartans. I think they're going to cover as a best bet. And my second, I'll go back to the great state of Michigan with the Wolverines as a best bet.
Carson, wrap it up. Give us a best bet, your best bet of the week, or a couple bets.
Yeah, I'm really high on this Clemson team this year. Just kind of an off year for them. Really unusual what they did last year. I'm high on the Tigers this year, and I'm also high on LSU. So LSU to cover Florida State and Clemson to cover Georgia Tech.
And Kurtz is going to be Clemson as well. He's high on Clemson this year, and I know that's his lock of the week, so I'm going to consider that his best bet. We got about 10 minutes left, fellas. So I got a couple of anything else college football you guys want to discuss real quick, or are we good?
I think we're good.
I got some over-unders to wrap the show up, and we'll do a couple teams that caught my eye. We'll do our teams, and then I'll do a couple more. Joe, I'm gonna give you three games, and I'll just go to Sis, and then the rest of you guys. We'll start with your Jets, Joey Clams. The over-under for win total is 5.5. Which way are you going there?
Under
5.5. I'm going to come right back and give you another team in the division, the Patriots, 8.5.
I'm going to go under.
Going under on that one as well.
They got a slow secondary, very slow. In today's game, you got to have guys that can run down receivers.
And let me give you I'm going to stick in your division. Just give you all four teams. Let's go Miami, 9.
I think Miami gets over the 9. I think they get to 10.
And Buffalo, a very high 11.5.
7 and 6 last. Can they get 12 wins? I think they win. I think they win 11 games. Give me under 11.5.
Under 11.5.
It's hard to win 12 games.
Okay. I'm going to go to Sis. I'll give him the NFC East. Cowboys, Sis, 10.
I'm going to say they're going to go over 10 games.
Paul, I might as well give you the NFC East too. Over under on the Cowboys.
As much as it pains me, over.
How about the Eagles, Sis, 9.5?
Oh, they'll definitely go over that.
Paul.
Agreed.
Our Giants, 7, Sis.
It's just about where I have them, 7, 8 games. If they do that, I really believe in my heart and soul that'll be a successful, a successful season for them. I'm not having any fantasies that are going to the playoffs. So, I mean, I'm being realistic. They're
about a tough number.
Yeah, they're about 2 years away, I think. So.
Gotcha. And Paul, over under for the Giants, 7.
Yeah. My heart says over. I'm going to go under. I think they may win maybe 6 games this year.
And, Joey Clams nailed it. That's a tough number. I think it's going to be 7, on the dot. On the dot. Washington, Sis, to wrap out the NFC East, 6.
It's another tough one.
I'm gonna say over 6 games.
And Paul,
I don't like Carson Wentz. I their defense obviously is very good. I think that's just about there. Yeah, maybe they'll get to 7. All right, I'll say over.
I'm over with you guys because this division, you're going to split games. You're going to win games you shouldn't win. You're going to lose
Yeah.
games you should win. I could see them right around that 6-7 mark as well. Let's move on to Carson, his NFC North. I'll start with the Green Bay Packers, Carson 11.
Under. I think Devontae Adams is a big loss for them. I still got the Packers winning the division. I think they go 10-7.
Purple people use, baby.
That's coming up.
Yeah,
Minnesota 9.
right.
Oh man, I think they're right on the money right there. I think they go 9-8. So I would just say, just to push on that one. I think if I had to pick, I go under, but I think they get exactly 9.
It's going to be a sneaky team, in my opinion. How fast they gel with their new coach is the only question I have. But this is a sneaky team. Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen on the offense. Kirk Cousins had a good year last year, statistic-wise. Dangerous team. Your Detroit Lions are up, Carson, 6.5.
It kills me to say this because 6.5 is like the right number for me to hold back from. I think they go 6-11. We won 3 games last year. Again, being on Hard Knocks, there's a lot of hype about this team right now. You know, I tell people not to get their hopes up because we do this every year. Me and my friends, we talk about, oh, this is the year, and then they just continue to disappoint me ever since I was born. I'm going to go under for the 6 wins.
Are you happy with 6 wins this year, double of what you were last year?
I wouldn't say happy. I would say that we would be improving because we would double our win total from last year, and that's not really saying much. But I still think we're 3 years away from winning the division.
See, I would say no because how many games you lost in the last seconds last year. I want at least 7 or 8 wins if I'm a Lions fan.
I agree.
Back end of their defense is needs improvement.
Big time.
Yeah.
They lost some bizarre games. I mean, that Tucker field goal from 80 yards
Haunts me every night.
Oh my God.
Our last game in your conference, Carson, the Chicago Bears are also 6.5.
Oh, under for sure. This might be the worst team in all of football. Absolutely no defense. Justin Fields still a big question mark. Yeah, I'd say they're one of the worst 3. I'd say top 3 worst teams, or however you want to say that. 3 worst teams. I go under.
We got about
I think
5.
their coach might be a little clueless too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kenny, you only have 2 minutes on the stream. Kirk just texted me.
2 minutes on the stream. All right,
That's it.
then. All right, so let's do this
Mind
real
tell
quick.
him mind his business.
All right, real quick. Let's do the Broncos then for Kurt, since he's listening. 10.5, sis. Over under 10.5.
Oh, easily over.
That's
Ooh.
just so you know, Kansas
No.
City and the Chargers are 10.5 too. We can't get to all of them. I'm gonna go to Paul, 10.5 for the Broncos.
Oh man, that's a difficult division. I mean, I can see every team being 1-1, and the Broncos have a tremendously difficult schedule. I'm gonna say 10.5. I'm gonna say lower.
I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go 11 to make Kurt happy. It'll be just there. Carson.
Yeah, I think they go 10-7, so I'd go barely under. Like Paul just said, that's the toughest division in all of football, an absolute juggernaut of quarterbacks there. I think they make the play. You could legitimately make a case that every single team in that division could make the playoffs. Just absolutely stacked across the board. I go 10 wins, though. I go barely under.
Well, we'll save some of these for then your closing thoughts because we're running out of time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go under the 10.5 because of the competitiveness in that division. But I think the Broncos, when they get in the playoffs, they're gonna be a dangerous team. And my closing thoughts is that let's go, let's pound the window, let's win, go get Boise State. And I want to give a shout out to Bobby Blue Eyes and Snooky for that big party they threw down at Point Pleasant last week with the pizza guy. We had sandwiches, we had sausage and peppers, steak sandwiches, ribs.
Nice.
drinks, DJ, band. I'm still hurt. I drank. I must have drank about 24 Stellas.
And a boy.
Salute, everybody.
This, your final thoughts.
Yeah, everybody enjoy the games this weekend and good show tonight.
Fun show. Wits and Wagers is back. Paul,
Yeah,
Paul, I'll go to you. You're gonna have the honor of going last tonight. Since it's your
Okay.
birthday.
Oh, hey, Paulie, remember what I told you?
I'm
Carson,
waiting.
let's get your final thoughts.
Yeah, great show as always. Happy to have you guys back. Love talking to you guys. Happy to have Wits and Wagers back. Happy birthday again to Paul. And yeah, enjoy the
Thank
college
you.
football games this week.
My final thoughts, Paul. Happy birthday, my friend. Good to have you as our guest picker, and always welcome on this show as well. Just was picked you as our guest picker tonight. We're gonna have one each week, but anytime you want to come on Wits and Wagers, you're more than welcome. Happy birthday! I hope you enjoy your day.
Happy birthday,
and,
Paul. Remember what I
let's
told you, Paulie.
let's enjoy those games tonight.
Take it to the zoo.
You just stole my line. I was just gonna say that to you.
And birthday boy, your final
you.
thoughts to end the show.
Thank you, guys. It was a pleasure being here. Thank you for the invite tonight. I loved it. Appreciate all the birthday wishes, and look forward for the weekend. Have a safe Labor Day weekend, everybody. And thanks again.